Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Vicky Bear Presents. My name is Sir Fester B, and this is
Vicky Bear.
Vicky Bear. All right, today we're doing another wrestler spotlight, and being my choice, I went with the one, the only leader of the change, Chris Carter.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. He's one of my favorites. I can't believe we waited this long to do it. It just drives me crazy. I thought we did it in the beginning of the year, and you informed me that we haven't done Chris yet, and that just blew my mind. I'm like, we've got to get Chris. We got to do it. We're doing him right now.
Yeah,
So
and I've
I'm
got words
excited.
from Chris too. So Chris has got words that he wants to say, and he allowed us to say it on this podcast. So thank you, Chris.
Hey, that's cool. What's he saying?
He said that to be the change that you want to see in the world, and you can accomplish any dream if you work hard enough towards it.
Oh man, wise words were never more spoken. That's awesome. Be the change. Be the change that you deserve. I like
Yeah.
that. Such a sweet guy.
Mhm.
Well, if you don't know Chris Carter, you've been living under a rock somewhere. Chris Carter has uh, an exemplary record. I went through and I looked at all of his matches, and I mean, there in the beginning, he had a couple of couple of losses, but I mean, he's pretty much just kicking butt all around. I'm gonna say the world. He's done Mexico a couple of times, right? Then how many
Yes,
times have you been to Mexico?
he's been down to Mexico 2 times,
Twice.
twice, and he just got back from Kansas. So that's how you
Kansas.
know. Yeah,
Now that is a totally different country than Houston City. Kansas. Well, I hope he didn't fly over the rainbow. Yeah. Anyway, I know that was a lame joke. Um, one of the things I like the most about Chris Carter, the leader, the change, is how nice he is, and down home, just humble and sweet. I I love his promos. He's brilliant in front of the camera. He does it great. Him and Kenny did one time, and I actually got to record it. Uh, I was thrilled. I was just, oh my god, I am I am recording a promo with Kenny and Chris. It was so cool. Do you
yeah.
remember that? You remember when I did that?
And then it was weird because we weren't expecting us to stay that late anyway, and it just ended up being like that, where you helped them cut the promo.
Yeah. They came out. I'm like, man, when are you going to start talking shit to those guys that just did that to you? He goes, right now, you hold the camera. I'm like, really? Right now? You're still upset and pissed. He goes, that's when it's time to do it. And yeah, I was just in the right place at the right time, I guess. It
And
worked
the
out.
right person at the right time too.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite memories, Chris Carter?
Probably our first time we ever saw him when he had punched Jacob in the face.
Oh, it's
Um,
always cool to punch Jacob. Everybody wants to punch Jacob.
well, but it's also not just that. It was our first time actually seeing him live and in person.
Hmm.
And we didn't know who he was, but we were like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. Um, what about him going to your birthday? You were like,
That was
hey,
another
why
good
don't you come
moment
to my
too.
18th birthday? And he was like,
Yeah.
sure. I can do that. And
Yeah,
you
he
were like,
did that too.
and you were like, can you bring Nick and Kenny? He's like, I'll ask. And Nick and Kenny were like, yeah. And then all of a sudden we go to an Ichiban and and boom, there's Kenny, um, Nick,
Nathan Craig.
and Chris Carter again. Chris Carter is one of my top three male wrestlers on the independent scene. You know,
He is your male wrestler of the year.
he's what?
He's your male wrestler of the year.
Oh yeah. I mean, the year's not over yet. We're only like
No, I
4.
meant last year. For last year. For
Oh
last
yeah.
year.
Yeah, I adore this guy. He's amazing. And he's so kind and so sweet. And he has no regard for his own life. You know what I
He
mean?
really
When he
doesn't.
starts wrestling, he will kill himself for that crowd response. Yes, he will. He has no problem jumping off houses or like climbing up and then just jumping off of anything he can. He'll be 20 feet in the air and he'll just land on people. It's wild.
He has an upcoming match this weekend, actually.
Well, he
He'll be
wrestles every weekend, doesn't he?
about.
Almost. Yeah.
He's fighting Dmitry Alexandrov this weekend for the Deathmatch Championship.
Oh
So,
no. We don't need Chris Carter injuring his beautiful face. I mean, I can understand Dmitry Alexandrov doing death matches. He's not pretty. But Chris Carter, on the other hand, he's got so much going for him. We can't have him, getting stabbed in the head with chopsticks or whatever they stab each other with.
bamboo sticks. That's what they had said. Bamboo sticks.
Oh, bamboo sticks? Yeah.
And I also have something Chris Carter would like to say to Dmitry.
Oh,
Are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready. Bring it on.
He will have a better time fighting a bear and winning than winning this Saturday. I am going to prove that the deathmatch scene needs to change.
Oh, the deathmatch scene needs to change. Needs to change or the change.
Either one.
Oh, either one. It just needs to change. And he said Dmitry Alexandrov would have a better chance fighting a bear and winning than beating me this Saturday. That's funny. I'm telling you. He's got a way with words, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I had said on our Instagram earlier today, if you are Dimitri and you want to know what Chris Carter has to say before this weekend, tune in.
Yeah, I was actually just on Dimitri's X, and on his like profile, like the bio, it says bear fighter or something like fights bears or something on there. So I think he took what Chris Carter just said to heart. Huh. It's like, I'll fight a bear.
Mhm.
You might be able to survive a bear, but you're not going to survive Chris Carter. It's not.
Chris Carter is very athletic. I love how athletic he is sometimes. We've gotten involved in one of his matches. It was that Texas Contender Series, and we had just gotten there, and he had put Jimmy. He had put Jimmy in Xavier's lap and chopped him right in front of us.
Yeah.
And then we were like, okay, cool. We just got here and we're already involved in the show.
Yeah. And they like to give you a shout out too. Everybody loves the Vicky Bear. Me, I get no love.
Oh. We'll see. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get going because we have time limits for this one.
Okay,
So
so make sure you check out Chris Carter this Saturday. Premier Wrestling Arena. Is it at
PWF, yep, PWF.
PWF? Right. Premier Arena, and tell them Vicky Bear sent you. All right. Vicky Bear Presents told me about it. Anyway,
So I think, all right.
we love
Bye,
you.
guys.